What is up? What is up? Oh man, that is a headache. So here's the deal. I know I'm a little late on this one, and I hate being late on YouTube, a timely platform. I was asleep because I was up all night editing, and I thought, hey, you know what? Like up till 6 in the morning, I thought, hey, you know what? If there's ever a day to sleep in and not pay attention to the news, it's Tuesday after free agency, before the draft, before March Madness, during the NBA regular season. I don't even think golf is on. And yet, on a day like today, St. Paddy's Day, the Broncos come up with the luck of the Irish. What is up? I'm Hunnaball, and I'm here to talk about Jaylen Waddle going to the Broncos because I think this move is very interesting for both sides. I'm sure Perna beat me to it as the Broncos fan of YouTube, but here we are. So again, late but never absent. So I'm just playing this dog meme right here. I love this video. Watching this dog drive somewhere. I love it. But anyways, let me pull up the actual trade news and we'll get started here. YouTube begins serving users on weather videos. Wow, okay. Giants are looking at Mansour Lane. Stuff is happening, guys. Stuff is happening. Broncos overpaid. So that's kind of... So, okay. I'll kind of just... I'll lay out my whole... Where's the actual... No. Yeah, here we go. This works. I like this. Nice little graphic. Tells you the compensation. So... Yeah, man, the Broncos did overpay. It's funny. Welcome, Otis. It's funny because I woke up not too long ago and someone texted me. They're like, "How fucked are the Dolphins?" And I didn't know that Waddle got traded. So I was like, honestly, I kind of like what they've done this offseason. Yeah, eating $90 million to Tua's not ideal, but they still have their young core. They're building a team. They could actually be okay this year. And then reset and then be really good for years to follow. And then they traded Jaylen Waddle to the Broncos. And while I agree with Otis, they got a lot for him. Shit, if the Giants sent a 1 and a 3 for Jaylen Waddle, I would not have been happy. When I thought the Giants were going to get him in the middle of the season, I thought it was going to be like a second round pick. And it's a 1 and a 3. Then a 4 swap, but like whatever. I got to see Jaylen Waddle's contract Quinn Ewers carrying. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. They definitely didn't just pay Malik Willis to be their starting quarterback. So, I mean, I'm just like... Also, the Packers want to change the name of Lambeau Field. Everything sucks right now. Dolphins won the trade. Otis is calling it. I don't think it's a bad trade for the Dolphins. Giants fan 10 said it in the Discord. I just don't understand what the Dolphins are trying to do. Right? Is it a rebuild year or is it a you know, try and be okay kind of year, as they say in the industry? I want to see Jaylen Waddle's contract really quick. So let's pull this up, right? So Jaylen Waddle, newly signed Denver Bronco, has he's 26 on the cap and then a void year for $6 million. I'm assuming after this that yeah, they can pretty much do whatever. Oh shit, this is 2026. Oh my god, okay. So he's got about 3 years left on his deal. In about 2 years, he's going to be paid less than... Fuck, dude. Like this trade, I mean, Jaylen Waddle's still got a pretty good deal when you look at it. I mean, this is less than Alec Pierce money. And then some void years to kick it down the road if you need. Is this a win-win trade? Because the compensation's a lot, but Jaylen Waddle's what? How old is he? 28? 29? Where's his age? I'm 28. Oh my god, it's right here. 28. He's 28. He's got 3 years left on his deal. 3, I'd argue, pretty friendly team deal. Pretty team-friendly years on his deal. Dolphins are cleaning the house and committed to the tanking. Right, but then why sign Malik Willis? Tanking's for losers, but rebuilding isn't. So I get what you're saying. Better take back the Miami being good to... Yeah, no, seriously. I'm looking like a damn idiot. I mean, I still might clip it. If the Dolphins end up being the worst team in the NFL, I still might clip it. That's, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man. Good afternoon. I was wondering if you're going to stream, but it seemed like the most media companies is not a big deal. Yeah, no, I was kind of on the fence about it. I was like, should I or should I not? And then I thought, you know what? There's nothing else to goddamn talk about. And I want to talk about another thing. Lambeau Field changing its name, and one more thing that I wanted to do for the stream. But yeah, so Jaylen Waddle's a Bronco. I don't hate this move for Denver. Everyone's talking about how Denver didn't make a single free agency move. Of course, we read that Athletic article, and that one lady thought that Denver had the best offseason because they, you know, are so smart, and they, you know, are holding on to those comp picks. You know, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong here. I know comp picks matter, but I think a couple teams, namely the Broncos, Chargers, and Jags, overcorrected a little bit, and I do not like it. Just saying. I don't think sitting with your sitting on your hands with a winning team, like, you know, and getting and netting comp picks is always a good approach. I just watched the Brett Coleman video about the Ravens. It's like, it's cool to get comp picks, but you have to actually hit on those comp picks. And the hit rate for a third round, fourth round, and later aren't amazing. So yeah, I think getting comp picks from losing staff is a lot more of a better approach to hogging those comp picks. But again, the NFL's crazy with comps, so who the hell even knows? George Pickens is trending. Did he get a contract? God damn, dude. Sleeper did not send me a notification today as well. CeeDee Lamb, this could be AI. Okay, it's a parody account. Okay, there's nothing. That's disgusting. Let's watch this video really quick.
Later in your career or now, would you ever see yourself getting inside the ring and brand race?
Who am I fighting? Like, you gotta give me like who I'm fighting.
Anybody.
I like the fit, Jaylen.
Beat the
Thanks for
fuck
dressing
out
up.
Oh shit,
beat
Pat
Sour
Surtain.
Patch.
Beat the dog shit out here.
Oh my god.
Who do you say?
All right.
Pat
There's a lot
Surtain?
more people.
That's a lot more people.
But
Jesus.
that's just how in my mind. I beat the dog shit out, bro.
Topics matter if you take the time to strategically
Also,
draft correct.
are you excited for the
They
fight tonight?
matter, but I think they're being
Who do you
Who do you
overrated.
think's gonna win the
That's my whole
Blueface Chibi
point.
fight?
It's like Lent versus Power. I seen Blueface. He got in there with Keyshawn not too long ago, so I'm gonna go Blueface.
Also,
Blueface?
we've talked about this before. I mean, if we've talked about this with coaches, I think Pat Surtain would beat the shit out of Jaylen Waddle, but that's just me.
Right. And also, if you could have any two
That's on
NFL
the
players
field.
fight right now, other than yourself,
Okay.
and you want to see that match from any time, who would you pick?
I pick any two. I'm gonna pick Myles Garrett versus Max
JJ.
Crosby. Heavyweight.
Heavyweight.
Yeah.
He should have said something funny. He should have said Max Cross. He should have said Myles Garrett versus 9. Myles Garrett versus Kyler Murray. And watch the fireworks go. That's what I would want. That's what I'd like to see. Who needs a close fight? All right, enough of that. But yeah, so Jaylen Waddle's a Bronco. Yeah, Jaylen thinks otherwise. Yeah, apparently. Wait. Denver Broncos have taken back our choice. Jaylen Waddle, we have no further. Yeah. No, seriously. Hopefully he can pass a damn physical. I don't think it's a terrible move from Miami's side. I actually think broad strokes in a week or two, we'll think of this as a win-win. But I think there is a shock to Jaylen Waddle leaving Miami. I think he's really good. I think his contract is pretty solid. Hard to think of who the Dolphins are going to have on the team now. There are jokes now about like Malik Washington being wide receiver 1. Do they still even have Malik Washington? Who the hell is on Miami? Like, am I crazy? Am I like a bad sports analyst to not know who Miami has on their roster right now as far as receivers go? Let's see. There's the new Titans logo. Looking sharp, Tennessee. Why'd I do it like this? So they're paying Tua and Bradley. Jesus Christ. Are you serious? So they just ate. Yep. So they ate a lot of money between these two. So then I understand tearing it down. But why'd you pay Malik Willis? If you really want to tank but like look like you're trying, call up Tennessee and get Will Levis. Man, it's so simple. But maybe, I mean, I guess the way the cap works, we got Stoner Cat here. Hey, Stoner Cat, what's up? We're going to talk about the Packers changing their stadium name in a second. But I guess, okay. Let me walk this back a little bit. Clearly, this is a reset year, but not like a full-on let's suck for 6 years kind of thing. The contract they're paying Malik Willis and the moves they're making kind of indicate that the Dolphins are entirely punting on 2026. But then again, if they have a high pick, would they take a quarterback? I guess the 2026 class is loaded to begin with, so there you go. If I'm Miami, frankly, and I don't know if they could have gotten this done, but if I'm Miami, given what we see and what we have on the table here, I probably would have tried and gotten next year's first-round pick out of Denver. But again, I'm not in the negotiation room, so I don't know what the hell they could have or could have not gotten. But I think just judged by what they're doing, it is a teardown, but it's not like they're not like nuking the house, if you will. Every time I think about rebuilding, I think of like a house, even though you could rebuild, in theory, anything. They're not like nuking the house. They're just, you know, remodeling, so to speak. That's what this is a remodel year. That's what they're doing, all right? They're putting in a new kitchen. There's going to be some construction people around the house. It's not going to be fun for the next year, but at the end, it's going to be worth it because they'll still have, you know, the Miami core of fucking Austin Jackson. Who was on this team? I just killed that fly. I think I did. Who was on Patrick Paul? Exactly. When in doubt, Patrick Paul. Who is on their team next year? Okay, Zach Ziegler. A couple void years amongst these people. Chop Robinson. How could I forget about Chop Robinson? There's no way to sort by cap number. Is that right? Okay. Taj Washington. This team sucks. This team, they're gonna need a lot more than one good draft to be good. This team sucks. I mean, Denver's in the window to push for a bowl, so Denver won. I guess, I mean, in theory, yeah, the rule I usually go with is the team that got the player usually loses the trade. But I mean, in this case, Denver sent a lot, to be fair. And it's not like Denver had like a overwhelm of draft capital. I mean, I guess they're banking on those comp picks coming back to them next year for losing an interior defensive lineman. John Franklin Myers, that's his name. I keep seeing people going back and forth on who won this trade. What do I think? I think it's a win-win in theory. But it's like, it's tricky. This is a tricky trade, honestly. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what Miami's doing. Although I did think Miami was going to be solid. And I guess that's wrong. I'd imagine they're going to have a lot of money too in 2027, right? They're going to have plenty of money to like really take some big swings. Yeah, 156 million. And that number keeps going up. I mean, 156. They're still paying a couple guys, Zach Sealer, etc. But well, let's look at Denver now. Let's see what Denver's looking at, because Denver obviously has been very quiet in this. Where the fuck is Denver? Obviously, Denver's been very quiet this whole free agency period. They're running thin on cap as well. When's Bo Nix going to be up for an extension? I honestly, I don't remember where I heard it. I think it was like some podcast, maybe The Ringer. I think there's a non-zero chance Bo Nix will not be the Broncos quarterback in a year. I still think Denver puts way too much trust in Bo Nix. Honestly, we'll see. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was alluding to there. Yeah, Starcat and I are on the same page. Yeah, no, I feel like Denver. I wouldn't be shocked. You know, the whole ankle thing was really strange. It was really weird when like the way Sean Payton just up and announced it, the way he was like, we wouldn't have drafted him. Like, it was funny. But I can see Denver and the lunatic that is Sean Payton, who, again, I'll pound the table, is not the best person on earth, kind of getting a sour taste in their mouth after that. We all know Bo Nix isn't that good. Like, no one in here, like, I don't think a lot of Denver fans stop by. We all know Bo Nix is not that great of a quarterback. Like, I feel bad that the guy got hurt and missed the AFC Championship game and likely the Super Bowl because of it. But, like, we watched Giants Broncos. I'm still mad about it. I'm still pissed because it's not as much. I'm still mad. And it's not even as much because the Giants lost a game. Whatever. We were not gonna have a good year. Although that loss did kind of send us down a spiral that, you know, set a bunch of events off. But again, then we wouldn't have Harbaugh. The point is I'm so mad because we all know, everybody in this chat that watched that game, the Giants were the better team that day. Jackson Dart was the better quarterback that day. I'll say it. Theo Johnson was the best weapon on that team on the field that day. And the Giants still lost. Thank you, Jude McTappity or whatever the hell. Thank you. Am I still mad about it? Yes, clearly. But good for Denver. Good for Denver. They still got Mike McGlinchey. Sean Payton was a saint. What do you mean not a great person? Yeah. Yeah, he was a saint. Jesus. But yeah. I mean, Denver's in the window to push for a Super Bowl. I mean, yeah, so this is a must-win move for Denver. So I thought this said Dan Jones. So Denver's in a must-win scenario now, and I don't think it's crazy to assume that they'll be good, right? We talked about the AFC West. Every team is getting better, it feels like, besides the Chargers. So Denver showed up, and we'll see what the Chargers do. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going to happen with AJ Brown. Obviously, when that trade happens, we'll be on stream. Hopefully, I'll be on time. But yeah, so I think this kind of just re-emphasized a couple predictions we all could have made, but now we kind of have to stick with it. Denver will probably be better than I initially thought. Just not because Jaylen Waddle's like a huge needle mover, but because it's so clear their mentality is let's win now. Screw them picks. And they got what, pick 30? Is that right? I mean, shoot, I didn't really like mocking to Denver at all. So, I mean, if you're the Dolphins, that actually gives you some flexibility. Because I feel like if you're the Dolphins now at pick 30, you don't have to take corner at, where are they picking, 11? Yeah, at 11. You could, if someone falls to you at 11 and you really like it, like Francis Maui Noah maybe, hell, you could even take Vega. If someone you really like falls to you at 11 and you can sit and take a corner at 30, that's not a bad approach. Or hell, maybe even Caleb Downs falls past Cincinnati. I mean, at this rate, some people in NFL circles are saying Caleb Downs is small. So there you go. Yeah. Was Sean Payton a part of Bounty Gate? Oh yeah, he was like the main player. Him and Greg Williams. Of course, Jarv thinks he was just turning a blind eye. I think he is a what's the word? A co-conspirator, if you will. I mean, that's why he got suspended for a year. Yeah, co-conspirator. That was the word. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, Denver's a wonky team. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, I mean, that's my take. If I had to say, let's do trade grades really quick. Trade grades. I'd probably say like a B+ for Miami. Maybe even an A-. They got a pretty good return for Jaylen Waddle. My litmus test for these trades is, would I be mad if the Giants gave that up? And I'd be a little upset, to be honest with you. I'd be a little upset if the Giants gave that up. I think Denver probably could have got better value. And also the AJ Brown market. I keep thinking that AJ Brown for a 1 and a 3 is crazy, but apparently I'm way off. If Jaylen Waddle's going for a 1 and a 3 and a 4 swap. So yeah, apparently, again, if I was Denver, I probably would have gone for AJ Brown. But again, I mean, shit, who knows? This offense will be fun. They'll stretch the field really well. Jaylen Waddle's a dynamic threat. Hopefully, he can stay healthy. But Denver did give up a lot. So I'd probably say C+ for Denver. They gave up a lot. This isn't like a slam dunk steal trade, but I like what they did. A little above average, but not amazing value. And I'll give Miami a B+ because they got value. And now we know who Miami is. We know Miami is going to be throwing away in their next season. And I guess at the end of the day, if you're picking at the top of the draft in 2027 and Malik Willis wasn't good, you could very easily draft someone and just live with it. But the 2027 draft class is going to be loaded. Everyone's talking about it. It better be the greatest draft class of all time, the way people are talking about it. I saw a dynasty trade on Reddit, and everyone's talking about how, God damn, what did they say? Let me pull up the exact quote. It was like fool's gold. Not fool's gold. It was like, God damn it, what was it? I'm never going to find it. Reddit. I lost it, guys. Point is that the 2027 draft class is really good. Cool. In other news, by the way, 3 days ago, the NFL announced salary cap adjustments in 2026, and the Giants lost another $1.7 million in cap room. I don't know what that is, but thanks NFL for screwing us once again. Depends on how high the first round pick, the round 1 pick is at this point. Well, no, the pick the Dolphins got, we know it's set in stone. It's pick 30, so we know that. So it's basically a second round pick, honestly, but you know. So again, if we look at Miami, right? Let's just to the mock. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, so look, they're down here at 30. See, again, yeah, they could go a plethora of ways. They could replace Jaylen Waddle in 3. They could get Concepcion, and it might not be an instant like plug, but it would be something. That's the thing. There are wide receivers around pick 30 that'll be there that'll probably be solid for Miami. And I was projecting Denver to get a receiver anyway. Hell, imagine Omar Cooper. Oh, I meant for AJ. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think the Chargers were in play. The Rams were in play. But I think the Rams pulled out. This AJ Brown saga is so exhausting. I really do think Chargers should send pick 21 and just live with it. But again, that's just me. All this hype for the 27 class to be worse. I mean, hell, that's how it usually goes, isn't it? That's how it usually goes. But yeah, so Miami could very well go. Let's just look at the board here really well. Okay, well, that's not really what I thought. You know what? I could kind of live with this. This probably isn't exactly what I would say, but hell, this ain't half bad as far as a realistic mock. It really does feel like Jeremiah Love at 4 is going to happen, which I'm fine with, but I would have liked a little more control. But look at this. I mean, one of these guys will be there for sure. One of these guys. And if you need guard help, like PFF says, you could take Fano, you could play Maui at guard. I like it, honestly. Keep Maui in state. I think this would be a pretty solid haul for the Dolphins, because then they don't have to go DB. So say they go Francis, right? And again, this is a total simulated mock. But then you got options, right? You could go, I mean, you could grab a receiver here. You could go Denzel Boston, which yuck, but like you could. Casey Concepcion. I like Chris Bell. I keep mocking Chris Bell to the Giants in round 2. I'm excited. What I keep doing in my mocks, if anyone's wondering, I'm Omar Cooper if he falls here. What I keep doing in my mocks is I keep having the Giants trade down with the Chiefs, have the Chiefs go up and jump Cleveland and Washington for Ruben Bain. Giants move down to 9 and net an extra second-round pick. That is something I could see and would be very excited about. But again, that didn't happen in this mock. I think the Jets would go down to 4, Titans to 2, and Titans take Love, Jets take Reese. Yeah, that would be great. I mean, I don't know why I don't think either team would do that. I think if the Jets move down to 4, I think the Cardinals would take Reese, frankly. Of course, in this scenario, they take Bain, which I don't know about that. But again, if you love Ruben Bain, then there you go. But yeah, you could go receiver here if you're Miami, or like I said, or you can go corner like they need to. Colton Hood's on the board. They could wait. I mean, Jarvis been talking up this corner class, saying it's very deep. Clearly, they've got some second-round talent here. And again, Miami doesn't have to plug every single hole because clearly they're throwing away this season. So, hell, if Miami really wants to get frisky with it, they could trade out of the first round and get an extra pick next year. So yeah, I like what Miami did today. Honestly, the more I think about it, it's a bummer knowing a team's not going to compete in March. That's the bummer on St. Patty's Day, no less. Happy St. Patty's Day. I hate that Giants Chiefs trade idea. Why is that? The Chiefs have an extra second round pick. If we go here, where is it? No, they don't. No, they don't. But like, you know, they have an extra third next year. And they got 29. So I'm just saying, you move up, you send pick 40, you still have 2 top 30 picks. You send pick 40 and you get a edge rusher. Big stuff. I'd be a fan. Anyways, all right, other news. Packers changing their name, I think. Let's see if this is on Bleacher Report. Or I have to go to Schefter. Oh, God. I'll beat the fuck out of Pat Surtain. Okay, well, I didn't know you said that exactly. Jesus. Where is it, man? New LeBron meme. Check that one out later. Okay, let's just look at Packers. Here we go. Wow. By the way, the Jets, if the next year's draft class is good, the Jets better hit on some picks, man. Come on, man. Wait, policy specifically states that, wait, so is this not true? Wait, are the last publicly owned franchise, while searching for new ways to generate revenue, consider possibility of selling the naming rights for iconic Lambeau Field and other Packers policies? Policy to still remain keep Packers in Green Bay, strengthen them. Okay. Listen, I don't give a shit, honest. I mean, look, I care, but at this point, like, they changed the name of the Staples Center. They changed the name of Heinz Field. I would like Lambeau Field to stay Lambeau Field, but we're not allowed to have nice things. We know this. This has been a very established thing. We got RJ here. We got Meep here. What is up, guys? Jaylen Waddle's a Bronco, and Dolphins are throwing away this season. Dallas is tanking for next year. Well, I don't think they have their pick, so I don't know why they would. I don't know why they'd take next year. They don't even have their pick. Because Chiefs get good players. You celebrate doesn't it say St. Patrick's Day? Yeah, isn't everyone celebrating St. Patrick's Day today? I think it still confused me with the Dolphins. What does the coaching staff see in Malik like? Primarily a bridge. How can you get a chance with working with nothing? That is a good point. Poor Malik Willis, man. Poor Malik Willis. He's making $30 million a year after playing 4 games. I feel like if you see some stuff from Malik Willis this year that impresses you, then you don't have to force quarterback. I think there's an opportunity for him to succeed. You don't need a bunch of receivers to like have good tape. Look at Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart was throwing a fucking Fred Flintstone out there. And I still believe in him. A lot of Giants fans do as well. The media doesn't because he doesn't slide or whatever. But in general, I feel like if you can put out good tape, Malik Willis still has an opportunity here to win this starting job and get that third contract, provided he stays healthy. I don't think Dan Jones will have that same luxury because we know who Dan Jones is, but still, who knows? Play St. Patrick's Day today. Play. Is that a song? Wait, is it really not St. Patrick's Day today? I thought the 17th was St. Patty's Day. Are you guys fucking with me or what? Currently waiting outside my school on early release because my car's in the shop and I'm waiting for my brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, Jaylen Waddle's a Bronco. Damn it. Miami Dolphins going to the Super Bowl. See, now that's a big move. See, that I can't disagree with. How long is this stream been going? Like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. It's not going to be a super long one. We got Muhammad here. Everyone's popping in. This is fun. Drop a like if you haven't already, guys. Jaylen Waddle's a Bronco. We'll be back tomorrow morning, obviously, but I just figured, I'd hop on a Tuesday. I'm late to this, which annoys me, but whatever. Apparently, it's not too crazy of news. No one's really too fired up about it. March Madness starts, I think, on Thursday. God damn it! What else do I can? Oh, I got one more thing to show off here. I need unboxing music. Need unboxing music here. All right. Sure. Hunnaball unboxing. I'll be back. I am back. All right. So look at this. Music's loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I got a package here. I was about to show my address. I shouldn't do that, especially not with RJ here. I got a package here. What could it be? Unboxing time. This is USPS second day shipping. Get a look at this. I'm so excited. They better not send me the wrong fucking thing. It's a jersey. But which jersey could it be? 19. That's right. We got ourselves, once a giant, always a giant. We got ourselves a throwback. Number 19. Kenny Golladay. Yes! Yes! There it is. Kenny Golladay, New York Giants jersey. I got the nice, stitching. So this is the real deal. This is the one Kenny wore when he scored a touchdown against Philly. There it is. Inshallah, we'll see 32 countries out of Ireland. Wait, 32 countries of Ireland in our lifetime. What? Wait, that's my play where you're saying you're going to go out and booze today. If it's St. Patrick's Day, Hannah. I think they mean, are you celebrating how everyone does? Well, I don't drink, so no. I'm probably not even going to do anything. I just wanted to wish you guys a happy St. Patty's Day, and that's why I'm wearing a little green. Kenny likes the football, exactly. YouTube understood that this is the real deal. Kenny Golladay. I'm gonna try it on. I'm gonna try it on off screen. I don't want to give any free promo. Wow. Jesus. It's a little tight. It's a little tight, man. Jesus, Kenny Golladay is a thin player. A little tight. But hey. There it is. 1-9. I hope you guys cashed in on NFL clearance jersey day, because I did. RDR2 is great. What are you talking about? What is going on here? What is going on here? Brackets boring. I just know that March Madness is going now. It's going to keep getting worse as smaller NIL teams can't compete. No team in the Final Four is worse than a 2 seed. Well, there might be a Cinderella story in there once or twice. I think High Point, Razorbacks are like a 4 seed, but still. High Point, you never know, man. As a game, yes, but it's the story. We're playing RDR2 eventually. We'll probably do that on Sunday, honestly. This Sunday, we'll be playing Red Dead 2 from the top and have a good time. Damn surprise stream. That's right. Oh, I saw your take in the Discord, Giants fan 10. I wanted to talk about it. Surprise stream. Surprise jersey. Copped it. Get a look at this. Kenny Golladay. I'm fired up. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. Saw a mock the other day the Titans will trade up for Love. Well, that would be interesting. That would be objectively interesting. But yeah, so that's the sport news. Anything else happening? For the record, I do think I really do, I'll book it today on St. Patty's Day, a month and a week ahead of the draft, so about 37 days ish, a little bit more actually. The greatest thief in New York Giants history. I mean, I think Nate Solder's got that title, but Kenny's up there, no doubt. Happy St. Patrick's Day, exactly. I do think the top 5 will go like this: Mendoza, hot take, Arvell Reese. I think the Cardinals will go edge rusher. That's where I'm at. I know that's not a hot take. David Bailey is the odds-on favorite right now. It could be Ruben Bain. Jeremiah Love at 4. Easy. Seems like that's almost a sure thing at this point. It could be Tate. That would be fun. It could be Styles. That could be fun. And the Giants, if the board falls like that, I think it'll be Styles at 5. However, I would love a trade down, which I know everybody says. I've said this a bunch. Every team wants their team to trade down, but I would love Giants moving down, and that's my preview for the top 5. I hope they sell the Culvers. Is that really going to happen? Is that like, is Culvers really a thing? Let me look at the Packers. What's going on the Packers subreddit? Also, some people are filling out their March Madness brackets with whoa, hold on. Hold the phone. I'd freak out. If I was doing DoorDash and come on. $25 guaranteed and come on. Mini unicorn. Anyways, back to it though. What was I even saying? I like completely lost my train of thought here. Please give us a reaction to CBS mock draft, please. All right, I'll do it. Packers. Oh, people using AI to fill out their March Madness brackets are cowards. Not a real lot of reactions to this whole stadium thing. Yeah, someone's getting season tickets. Well, I guess there's not much of a story here. Is it bad? We're gonna find out. Knowing it's a CBS mock draft, it probably is terrible. I don't think there's anything worse to be forced to play with the Cardinals. That's fair. All right, this is Renner's mock draft 8.0. Let's see it. And they're gardening outside. That's great. All right, why is CBS such pricks about the whole ad blocker thing? My God, it's bad enough this website sucks. I gotta turn off ad blocker. It's a whole thing. I'm sorry if the leaf blower outside is getting picked up. Let me see. All right, I guess we'll never know. All right. Mendoza's the #1 pick. Wow, way to go against the grain, CBS. Arvell Reese is #2. Makes sense. Spencer. Can we stop with the Spencer Fano stuff? Can we stop? It's over. I saw the Giants get him at 5. The Athletic dropped a mock too, and they said Spencer Fano goes 5 with Maui on the board and a lot of other talent. Can we stop with the Spencer Fano hype train? He's not going in the top 10. Why the fuck do people have him going in the top 5? Dude's got T-Rex arms. He probably can't even play tackle. Vega's probably a better guard prospect. Why the hell is Spencer Fano going so damn high? Good call, Dallas Crimson Tide. I'm already mad. All right, well, you don't go to CBS to see logic. I didn't see who the Giants picked. Ruben Bain at 4 again. What? I don't hate it. But I don't foresee it happening. I don't hate it. CBS, it's Crayola crayons for dinner. Yeah, it is like the I did not care for the Godfather family bit of boy. Muhammad and Otis getting rage baited. What is happening right now? RJ's rage baiting Muhammad. That's great. Muhammad, did you play Red Dead? I didn't remember you playing it. Vance was 0-2-1 for the majority of the year to Miami. Wanted to run, show some respect. No, he has short arms. I will not show some respect for a tackle with limitations. No. He is not a Will Campbell level prospect, and Will Campbell didn't pan out, at least this season. I just knew if I asked him to do a CBS mock, he'd lose his shit. Yeah, no, you got it right, Dallas Crypto Time. All right, let's see who the Giants are taking. Sonny Styles. All right, that's not too bad. I kind of would assume Jeremiah Love would have been the pick here, just judging by how this is going. Sonny Styles, kind of athletic profile that could sneak into the top 5. Even a devalued position like linebacker. Put him next to Tremaine Edmonds, and you'll shut down passing lanes over the middle of the field. I will say, if the Giants do move down with the Chiefs and net an extra second-round pick, I would love to leave round 2 with Jacob Rodriguez. Just saying. I think Jacob Rodriguez would solve a lot of issues for the Giants. I think AZ isn't picking a tackle at 3. I agree. I think they're going to go edge. Number 6, Monroe Freeling. Okay, this mock's not as bad as I would have expected. Monroe Freeling, that's our guy. You know, we think Monroe Freeling's a prototypical left tackle. Cleveland needs a left tackle. There you go. Jeremiah Love to Washington. That's very fun. That's cool. That's hip. That's trendy. Carnell Tate at 8. I don't like that. I feel like out of all the receivers the Saints will take, I think Carnell Tate is the 3rd most likely. I think Lemon just feels like he fits their scheme more, and Tyson's more of a home run swing. I like Carnell Tate, but I really do think if the Saints do go receiver, and I think they will, it'll be between Lemon and Tyson, and depending on Tyson's medicals. Hunter stream the WBC tonight. We'll see who gets to rest the oil reserves. I will not. I have learned one thing streaming. I've learned a lot of things. The one lesson I've learned more than any of them is I found a free Xbox play on some other guy's account. Hell yeah, that's sick, Mohammed. I had a hard time believing that you would that you would just up and buy a game. You're always looking for a good deal, and I respect that. One thing I've learned streaming: never get into baseball. After watching that World Series Game 5 or whatever that went like 29 innings, nope. Can't do it, won't do it. Nope. Game 7 would have been kind of fun though, but I would have been angry. So I was very much rooting Blue Jays. Anyway, pick 9, David Bailey. That would be a slam dunk for the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will probably leave with an edge rusher. This is not that crazy of a mock. I expected a little bit more heat from CBS. Let's see how the board kind of shakes out. Caleb Downs, feel it makes sense at 10 for the Bengals. Kenyon Sadiq at 11, I don't love that. I don't love that much. I mean, now that they've sent Jaylen Waddle, it does make a little bit of sense, but I feel like Dolphins should go a little more, I don't want to say blue chip, but a little more trenches, lunch pail guys, if you will. Go Venezuela, Ronald Acuna Jr. I like too many linebackers in this class. Stick Styles, man. If he isn't Fred Warner, you overdrafted like hell. I think O-line, cornerback, double down on edge should be the move. I don't think double down on edge is going to happen, just because I don't think Bain is the scheme fit that we all think he is, and yeah, that's that. I think that's fair. There is some smoke that's saying the Giants are looking at corner. Again, if we're going to take corner, if we're going to take something like that, I would like a trade down. But again, I mean, sitting and picking at 5, it's like you could go Downs, which I would like, but I don't think it's going to happen. You could go Styles, which I think would work. It would be fun. But like, it feels like every other pick would have to be a trade down for the value to match. Because if you're going to play Maui at guard, you're taking a guard 5th overall. And like, that's not the end of the world, but it's like, it's not exciting, and it might be the right move, but I don't know. I'm not going to be jumping through the roof. Anthony Hill, CJ Allen, Jacob Rodriguez are all good. We need to pick Styles just because he's a combine warrior. I agree, but the Giants only have one. The Giants only have a 2nd-round pick, so it's not. So if they take Styles, it's like that just shores up linebacker. You still need to address corner. Probably receiver, maybe if you want. So I don't think the Giants have the luxury to kick the can down the road unless they trade down. Again, dream scenario, Chiefs trade down, which again, if the Chiefs want an edge rusher, they could go up and get Bain or Bailey. They very well could get out of the top 4, top 5, so who knows. Mansour Delane's a Cowboy, Mekhi Lemon's a Ram. That would be so annoying. Be great for them. Maui's a Raven. Caden Proctor a little early. Okay, sure, don't hate it though. Jets address corner. Lomu goes to the Lions. I like that. Don't love it. Apparently, Taylor Decker retiring or leaving. I don't know which one he landed on. Getting cut by the Lions has led Penei Sewell to move to left tackle, which means the Lions need a right tackle. I mean, unless that's just smoke. Because if they draft Caleb Lomu, they could play him at left, and then they could play Penei at right, and just have them play at their natural positions. But again, from the sounds of it, Penei Sewell is going to play the left side this year. Is that the Edelman? The Edelman is a Viking. There it is. Peter Woods. Okay. People talk highly of Peter Woods' game. I was kind of hoping holding out hope he'd fall to round 2 for the Giants, but whatever. Blake Miller out of Clemson. Yuck. I'm just kidding. Ty Simpson going to the Steelers. That's always fun. I like that. That's always fun. Got some PA yards. Vega falling at 22. That'd be a slam dunk for the Chargers. I'll tell you that. Max out of ASU going to the Eagles makes a lot of sense. Replace tackle when Lane Johnson leaves. Jordan Tyson falling at 24 is a slam dunk. Mesidor at 25 to the Bears is great. Concepcion at 26 to the Bills would be fun. I don't think they'll do it, but it'd be fun. Omar Cooper to the Niners. That's a good pick. Caden McDonald to the Texans. I keep mocking that a lot as well. This isn't a crazy mock, and I fully expected CBS to like really bring the heat here. Dolphins, did they double up on corner? No, they went Sadiq. This is what I mean. Yeah, with pick 30, they can go corner at the end of round 1 and be fine. So maybe that is the whole angle here. Replace Waddle with Sadiq. CJ Allen and then EMW to the Seahawks. That's a very Seahawks move. I disagree. I think you can play Bane at 3-4 DN next to Dex and Darius. I mean, yeah, but then it's a rotation. It's kind of an embarrassment of riches here. 1 quarterback a year. Got to get this carousel going. Why develop a quarterback and you can just draft them? Are you talking about the Vikings? Are we gonna see a Ty Simpson to the Vikings move? That'd be hilarious. That'd be great. Ty Simpson, you are a Viking. But yeah, so just to re-emphasize my point here, even though I know this is supposed to be the Dolphins stream, I just want to talk about this really quick. Okay. So, sure, this wouldn't happen, but sure, whatever. All right, let's just say in theory the Chiefs really want David Bailey, or I think it'll be Ruben Bain, but let's say they really want David Bailey. Okay. Let's say the Chiefs went 29, they went 9, not mentioned, 5, and then they just threw 40 in, and then maybe like a late round swap, like I don't know, 176 and 185. Sure. That's not a ton of value. Actually, that probably not enough. I would say a 2 and then maybe maybe even a 3 next year. Maybe even a 3 next year. Maybe LA is 3 next year. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Then a 5. There it is. This is kind of what the ideal package would look like. Then you do this. Chiefs move up, and they grab where the hell is he? David Bailey. Yeah, exactly. They grab David Bailey, and again, this is not what I would assume would happen, but again, Giants could realistically sit here and probably take Delane. I don't think the Browns will take him, whatever. They could take Delane, they could take Francis, they could take Downs. I would not like Fano, but whatever. They could go receiver, they could go Vega, Jermod McCoy. A lot of options open up if the Giants move down 4 spots. So that's kind of what I'd like to see. Drunk St. Patrick's Day stream tonight. That would be fun. For a couple of reasons that won't work. 1, I don't drink. 2, I'm not a huge St. Patty's Day guy. You'd think the red mustache would make me a big fan of St. Patty's Day. It's one of my least favorite holidays. Curious Tony traded back to the barnyard. Yeah, hold on. I don't know why I took Otis away. There it is. If Chiefs want Bailey, they might have to trade up because I think Cleveland's going to sit and pick tackle at 7, and Washington would take Bain, especially if Reese and Bailey are off the board. I agree. No, I completely agree. That's what I think is going to happen. I think the Chiefs are going to have to jump Washington. So, if they're hell-bent on defense, and from what I'm hearing, they literally put out like a highlight tape of Ruben Bain. They're like, meet Ruben Bain. He might be a Chief in a month. Just saying. Are you Irish? I don't think so. I might be. That's a good question. I should do like a 23andMe on stream. That's a good question. I know there's definitely a lot of white in here, but I don't know what kind. A lot of German, which, you know, not the best time. Slovakian, Russian, definitely not Russian. There might be some Scottish. There might be some Spanish, but like white Spanish, which, you know, Spanish. Also Latin, a little Latino. There it is. Got everything. I'm a mutt. She said, take your time. What's the rush? Strauss sounds German. His name's Strauss. Remember, I have a St. Patrick's Day growing up eating green popcorn full of chemicals. See, that's fun. That's fun. Green, what's the chemical? Green 11? I don't know. Green 19! That's the food dye. Green 19. 23andMe in the stream is asking to get doxxed. Okay, then I won't do it. I won't do it. Did I miss something? Chug 14 carts of milk, you coward. 15 carts of milk. I would need to buy 15 carts of milk for that to happen. Am I the only one that buys milk and then it goes bad? Like, it sucks. Pisses me off. I buy gallons of milk. I'm like, I'm gonna start having protein shakes. And then I forget, and then milk goes bad, and it sucks. Your last name was Strauss. My last name is not Strauss, but I can go with it. Hunter Strauss. It's not bad. But my last name is not Strauss, no. It's funny. Mod Gang, rise up. Exactly. See? By the way, played a little 2K26 last night because I got the GTA membership because I'm going to be playing GTA games on stream soon. And because I have the GTA membership, we could hit Vice City and San Andreas, but we'll probably do a GTA. Wait. Should we go? Oh, damn it. I said I was going to do Red Dead. Yeah, we'll do Red Dead. We'll work backwards. We'll go Red Dead, GTA 4, Vice City, whichever comes first. San Andreas, Vice City. We'll go backwards. That's the plan. Milk only is bad if I'm sick and can't have any. Well, what does that mean? It's a mixed cauldron of all shades of European white. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's more like it. Eastern European white. Drink 2 to 3 cups of milk a day. See, that's the dream. See, that's the dream. I wish. I just forget. That was one of RJ's guesses, lol. No, RJ knows my last name. RJ for sure knows my last name. Can someone buy me RDR2? I mean, I'm not, I wish. I should start a GoFundMe. Dallas Crimson Tides RDR2 fund. I feel like it's got to be discounted, right? It's got to be on sale somewhere. It's a pretty old game. John can't have milk. That's not fun. Put the game in their historic time at RDR2 finish with GTA 4. Oh. See, that makes more sense. I like it. So, like, do it, like, chronologically. I could also play Red Dead 1. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Yeah, because Red Dead 2 is also in the GTA package. Would that be worth going Red Dead 2? Because I know it's a prequel. Red Dead 2, Red Dead, GTA, what the GTAs, Vice City, San Andreas, whatever, and then GTA 4, and then maybe I can mess around in GTA 5 online for a second. I don't know, but I feel like that would be a fun little marathon series. That'd be cool. I love GTA, man. The road to GTA 6. I'm so excited about this Kenny Galladay jersey. More on the way, by the way. I copped a couple others. RDR2 takes place. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. So if we're playing it in like real life order, I bought RDR2 but didn't realize it wouldn't work without a good graphic. Damn it. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a heavy game. I probably couldn't pull it off on my PC. My PC, I don't know. I must have done something dumb when building my PC because this thing like barely works. In case you missed it, Kenny Galladay. What a fucking jersey. This was 20 bucks. This was $20, man. Come on. Come on. You can't beat value like that. Always check NFL.com for licensed stuff on clearance. It's a great way to find some cool gear. We did that one time on stream and that was a really fun time. Let me just pull it up for the record here. Just make sure I don't pull up my address on accident. Yeah, look at this. So let's just pick a team, right? For example, let's just go Vikes. Actually, the Titans are probably moving some gear. St. Patty's Day sale, come on. And then you just go. I don't think there are any jerseys left that are on sale, but let's just see it really quick. Sort by lowest price. Hell, if you want to get your baby a jersey, if you want to get your baby a Will Levis jersey, you could catch a deal right now. Just saying. I can't believe they're charging full price for Navy Will Levis jerseys. 50 bucks. You could grab a Treylon Burks. 50 bucks. That's all you need. Or Cam Ward if you want. PC can run it fine. It's pretty crappy. Jeez. See, it's tough. That's what sketched me out about PC. You have to like know. You have to know your machine. Because how AI changed RAM costs, same pre-built PC costs twice as much as RAM. Oh yeah, no, seriously. I hope you got a PC early because I got a PC to stream, dude. I would have never been able to afford it with these current prices. And Xbox One, but it stopped working. Decided to get a PC after that instead. Fair enough, good plan. But it's a battle. I know that. Viking 75% sale just ended. I got my brother a hoodie for his birthday. See, okay, John copped it. You see, there it is. What a guy. I should have got Giants gear for everyone I know. It's that way they can rep the best team in football. 75% off and plus free shipping on most gear. You see, that's a good deal. See? It's all coming together. NFL clearance day. Sort by lowest. You get a flagwood pole. Who would get that? You get a Vikings keychain. Come on. Jetta's picture. Another Jetta's picture. You can get Kirk Cousins 20. Why are they selling a Viking? This is kind of cool, honestly. 2023 Vikings yearbook. Remembering Bud Grant along with Kirk Cousins. Holy shit, this is kind of fun. No 9. This is pre-9. They got a little children's book as well. Lanyard. What was it? What did I want to pull up though? You get some shoes. They have giant version of these. These aren't terrible. They got Giants Nike Air Maxes. $20 Tua jersey. It's time, baby, dude. $40 for Jonathan Ogden jersey. What the fuck? Yeah, no. If you caught him on the right day, if you caught him last week, you could have gotten a lot of jerseys on for $20. I think the Russ one sold out, unfortunately. I was really thinking about getting a Russ Wilson, but I ended up not, just because I didn't want to get a Broncos jersey. It felt off-brand, but I think they had Russ Wilsons on sale. Also, it's just, what I've learned with this is it's just like Madden. You have to sort down in order to find the real good deals. You can't just go lowest price out of all of them. See, yeah, they're not even on sale anymore. They were selling Russ jerseys were selling like hotcakes, man. Now you gotta get a #1 mom if you want a good deal. Battlefield games are 95% off at the moment. Just got 3 games for $6. See, we shop the deals. In economies like this, we shop the deals. Hell yeah. Are the Tua jerseys still like going? Shoot, man, that might be a fun one. We're gonna check the Tua jerseys, then we're gonna get off. I didn't expect to stream today, but this has been fun. It's been cool hanging out. We're gonna check the Tua. Can I get out of Denver? Oh yeah. Oh, they still got the Tuas. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And a Tyreek Hill. Oh hell yeah. They got the Tua Aqua alt. Oh come on. If they're out of larges though. Fuck. See, this is a good one. We gotta find players teams hate. But yeah, where's the other Tuas? I can't believe they still have some of these. They got a Malik Willis. Oh, Jaylen Waddle might be a nice little cheap one coming up. Let's see. Yep, you can get yourself a Tua for $20. Any Dolphins fans out there? There you go. I wanted a Denver Russ jersey so bad when he first got traded. Really? So you were bought in. Wow, Jarv, nice take. Man, I remember when Jarv got I remember when Jarv got traded to Denver. Dude, when Russ got traded, I remember I was in my college dining hall and I saw the news because I looked up at one of the TVs and it said Russell Wilson is a Bronco, and I damn near dropped my tray of food. It was so funny, man. I was like, I was with my girlfriend because she was the only person I hung out with in college, which was such a mistake. But I was like, oh my God, Russell Wilson. He got traded. And she was like, who is Russell Wilson? And I'm like, Sierra's husband. She's like, who is Sierra? And I'm like, God, yeah, this girl and I don't really see eye to eye on anything. And it was like, no, Russell Wilson is a fucking Bronco, which means Aaron Rodgers is not going to be a Bronco. And then he went to the Jets and it was like, what the fuck is going on? 2022 is a crazy year for sports. Told you that was day one Russ fan, lol from the NC State days. Oh, that's right. That's right. Day one. Jar's been A1 since day one. Well, you hitched your horse to the right wagon, I'll tell you. Russ has been fun all the way through. When Jarv got traded to Denver, I beat my pants. Yeah, exactly. What do you mean it's like Madden? What I mean is, okay, here's what I'll say really quick. If you're trying to shop on bigger sites like NFL Shop, and you go, let's just say Arizona Cardinals, right? Fuck it. Actually, no, I think Dolphins will be a better point. Dolphins will actually work because Dolphins still have some jerseys on sale for some reason. Okay. So what I would do, which is stupid, is I would just go to on sale and I would just sort by lowest price. Okay. And as you can see, oh, hold on here. This point may be proven wrong. Jeez, imagine fucking the Miami Dolphins sports bra. You see, there's just so much bullshit and rah-rah, and most of the time when there's a ton of items like this, they tend to bury the actual good stuff and replace it with Dolphins bibs or whatever. and like this shirt and like the cup. You notice how the Tua jersey is like super buried, and I don't even think it'll be here, honestly. Let's find out. I don't even think the Tua jersey will be here. What a sick poster. Oh my god. Anyone want to get me this poster? Holy hell. All right. Okay, so it is here. Usually though, they won't put like the actual good, like hot items at the bottom of the section, so you have to narrow it down. So what I mean by it's like Madden is if you're trying to cop a good like card price in Madden Ultimate Team, you got to sort down at least one level. So you got to pick jerseys and then you got to sort down, because then they won't hide the good deals from you. That's what I've learned in this life. Hate the jerseys they sell on NFL website. I need my numbers and name Stitch, not that plastic shit. Well, that's, you can get one of two kinds. This is a real Stitch. You can see it. This is stitched. Numbers are stitched as well. There's a real Stitch. I wasn't sure whether or not to get the Kenny Galladay. There are two types. Yeah, look at this, man. Oh, jeez. Look at this. $160 if it'll focus. $160. Not today. Not today. It was 19. But I paid a little extra for a quality Kenny Galladay, and boy, I'm happy about it. Boy, I'm excited. I wanted Deonte Banks, but they ran out. I was so pissed. I thought there was value there. It's so funny that Deonte Banks jerseys were on sale while he's still on the team. And where were the Evan Neal Century Reds? I'm still holding out hope that I can still get my Evan Neal Century Red one day. All these jerseys are way too expensive, man. The fuck you mean like 200? That's why you got to get them on sale. I agree. Who the hell's paying 200 bucks for a jersey? But if you know, let's see Raiders. I'm sure the Raiders don't have a lot of. The Raiders, I think they were still selling like Jamarcus Russell jerseys when I checked. They definitely were selling Derek Carr's when I checked. I checked like everyone's team. I was like so excited. I was like, let me see what the Vikings are looking like. Let me see what the Packers, like everyone's not top sellers, lowest price here. They had Geno for a lot cheaper. They had Geno like for a lot cheaper, I remember, but still. You could get Geno for 50 bucks. You could get that right now today. Right now today. Geno Smith, black game player jersey. I think this is not the stitched one, I don't believe. This is the plastic one that Jarv was talking about. That's the kind of guy for Jaren Waller. It's not stitched the same they used to be. Yeah, well, the NFL's cheap. It's all overseas. I agree, though. I agree with what you're saying, but we'll take what we can get. Evan Neal needs a better agent. You're telling me you couldn't find a better contract than that? I mean, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Apparently everyone in the league thinks Evan Neal sucks, which I don't know where they got that from. I'm not surprised that he couldn't get a better deal than that. But anyways, sure was 80 bucks at one point. Oh my god. They don't have any Jamarcus Russells, lol. That's what I guess they sold out. They have Jamarcus Russell jerseys. They did when I checked. They had like a bunch. I couldn't believe it. The Raiders have lost so many people. I think I may have even seen a Henry Ruggs. The Raiders are such a mess. You should pay me 50 bucks for a Geno Smith jersey. I'm just saying, oh, you should pay me 50 bucks. Yeah, it's free promo for the NFL. The Raiders need it. What was I? Oh yeah, Shador. The Browns also had some. The Browns had a Baker jersey. Dude, the Colts were selling a Carson Wentz and Matt Ryan jersey. I almost just emptied the bankroll. Could you imagine a Matt Ryan jersey, a Matt Ryan Colts? Damn. Shador Sanders. I'd pay full price. What is this shit? Oh, I can't believe they're charging for Deshaun Watson jerseys. Get me a #1 dad Cleveland Browns jersey and I'll be happy. See pricing cart. Okay, that's not really much of a deal. Run me one of these. Run me a #1 dad Cleveland Browns jersey and I'll be a happy man. Watson. #1 groom. Who the fuck? Who would wear this on his wedding day? The #1 groom. Go Browns. Few people have more fun than me just scrolling NFLshop.com and seeing all the ridiculous bullshit they have. There's so much stuff here. Like you just go. Let's just go to more. Can I click? Okay, let's just go to sale really quick. What's on sale right now? If we go by lowest price, what is on sale at the moment? You can get a Colts #1 fancy. You could get a group cooling towel. You could grab a fucking Bucks 2020 NFC Champs patch, Super Bowl Champs patch. You could get a Panthers galvanized sign ornament, a Mac Jones. All right, no one buy that. No one buy that. I'm gonna take that. That one's mine. No one steal that from me. God, don't pull up my address. I hope that didn't pull up my address. Okay, it did not. I was like, please God, don't tell me that pulled up my address here. That's the last thing I need. All right, we're good. We're good. Back to it. No one buy the Mac Jones flag. All right, I'm taking it. Okay. The Watson jersey should come with a free massage, so it'd be a happy ending for sure. Thanks, Jarv. Thanks. Thanks. See, they got the NFL Pride perfect cut detail. Come on. What jerseys do you have, Hunna? I got a random assortment of Giants jerseys. Here we go. I'm fired up. What a collection. Okay. We got. I had an Andrew Luck, lost it, but whatever. Malik, I had an Odell Beckham. I couldn't, dude. I had a stitched Odell Beckham, and my mom lost it. I was so bummed. We moved, and my mom lost it. I was devastated. You're fine, Hunna. RJ isn't here. Well, still, you never know. Okay, we got a Neighbors. We got a Thibodeau. Got this one at Nordstrom, of all places, which is a department store. It's like getting it at fucking Dillard's or whatever. God, the Neighbors jersey is gross. I gotta take it to the dry cleaners. I wore it so many times on stream. And then I got Barkley. Yay! I got Barkley. And now, to add to it, we got Kenny G. My new favorite jersey. Because it's the highest quality. This is a good stitch. And I like the alt style a lot. I think those should become our primaries, but whatever. Had an old Brady jersey, gave it away to Goodwill. I now regret that. You see? Gotta hold on to it. Yeah, she lost it. She saw me punch a hole in the wall when he got traded and got me back. I gave away my Barkley jersey. You see, that's probably the right call. But I like it because it's a color rush. That's why I'm a fan. The white jerseys get so damn dirty so easy. I know, seriously. God forbid you wear them to a game. Someone gets like ketchup on it. It's like, thanks a lot. Yeah, property of like these are sick stickers. You got a Geno Seahawk Funko Pop. Come on, for $5. You get Tyreek Hill unsigned. Tyreek Hill celebrates touchdown. You get a Texans 2021 team trade. Like, you know, like it speaks for itself. A Cowboys 2024 draft guide. Why is Caleb Williams on there? As if the Cowboys were going to take Caleb Williams. Okay. And Marvin Harrison and Jaden Daniels. What the fuck? Anyway, a lot of Cardinals gear. Cardinals are pushing it. To a t-shirt. Oh, it's preschool. Damn it. I was going to cop it. Falcons shot glass. That makes sense. That tracks. Niners bisexual collector pin. That's sweet. Number one dad. Cardinals football. What else are we seeing here? A Low County Boyle. Guy Fieri's Flavor Town bib. Yeah, you're alive. Thank you. What's up, Micro Mike? We're looking at deals on NFLshop.com. Jaylen Waddle's a Bronco. I had a classic black Kobe jersey, and I could have faked a Kobe autograph and made bank after. Jesus. Put that in a different tab. What does this look like? What does this look like? Hopefully I don't get demoed. What does the Cowboys cheerleader swimsuit issue look like? Okay, so you don't get to see any of the pages. Product ratings, it's 3.7. It runs small. Okay, if you say so. So if you want to get a Cowboys cheerleaders magazine, there you go. This is sick. If I had a baby, I'd get him this, except New York Giants. Eat, drink milk, Arizona Cardinals, repeat. Fuck yeah. This is badass. If you got kids, get your kid an Arizona Cardinals a newborn infant Windcraft Eat, Drink, Repeat All-Pro bib. Niners bisexual collectible pin. See, that's... I'll be buying that one. You see? There you go. Amount of money I've spent having my Justin Tuck jersey clean over the years enough to spend a small business. Jesus Christ. That's a sick jersey, though. Justin Tuck, you know you're never going to want to lose that one. A lot of Cowboys magazines here. You can get a Seahawks thing. Caleb Williams, 2025 wildcard 4th down pass. These are some cool pictures, honestly. Byron Murphy touchdown. Rashid Shaheed. Oh, that Devonta Smith would be a nice gift for someone. Flag wood pole, you know, in case you guys need that. This would be kind of cool if you didn't, you know, if Lawrence Taylor wasn't so problematic. This would be kind of nice. Just put that right here on the wall. That'd be cool. I got to make sure that it in fact says Mac Jones on the flag. All right, this is a bunch of just pictures now. This is getting lame. Oh, fuck. See, this is the problem. I can never understand when people have like shopping addictions, and then I get on NFLshop.com and I'm just like all about it. If you want any keychains, Scataboo, they're selling it. Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl, what a moment that was. Irv, this is sick. God damn, a lot of cool stuff here. Vikings, a lot of just cool pictures. Christian Watson. Hell, I hate the Eagles, but Brian Dawkins was sick. Troy, man. All right, now I'm just shopping. There's no point of watching this stream. I just want to get past these pictures. There it is, the Giants high definition logo keychain. There it is. If I didn't have a Giants lanyard, I would go for it. Mile High Lucha Libre. There you go. God, is this all just pictures, man? You get some Saints slippers, a Titans headband. Okay, now we're getting back to the good stuff. Titans socks. Mitch, fucking come on. Half this stuff's like, why are you even selling it? An Arizona Cardinals leopard neck pillow. I kind of want to go back to that Niners bisexual pin. I thought that was badass. But yeah, no one take this. I'm going to buy it. I'd imagine I'm going to have to pay like 20 bucks in shipping. But yeah. BuzzFeed, the weirdest stuff so on there is marketing to moms who don't know anything about football but want to be supportive. See, that's probably about right. It's like, hey, I may not know anything about your sport, but Arizona Cardinals balanced rocks glass. Salute. Oh, man. Hunnaball 2026. Anyways. That's all I got. Jaylen Waddle's a Bronco. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, shit. Let me do the connections really quick. I'm going to do the connections, and then we'll call it. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for War Room Wednesday, where we'll be talking about the top 2 tight ends among the other offensive line prospects in the draft. So brush up on your offensive line talents. It'll be tomorrow, 6:30 West, 9:30 Eastern. You can always check out after the fact. All right. Let's see. Oof. Berry, donut. Okay. I'm going to shuffle it. I can't have Dunkin' and donut together. That's just too trippy. Horseshoe. Fuck, this is tough. What? Wait a minute. Horseshoe, Bolt, Euler. No. Wait a minute. Horseshoe, that's a... Wait a minute. Horseshoe, Euler, these are AFC South logos. Fuck, I don't know. Or once in a mock draft. I'll do a mock draft. Yeah, I'm always down to do a mock draft. Markel Bell will be a starter somewhere within the next 2 to 3 years. What position does he play? Wait, what does Markel Bell play again? Ah, god damn, this is tough. Bolt. What the fuck? Shark? Swords? What the hell's going on? Okay, there's definitely a lot of March Madness in here that I'm missing. Left tackle. Okay, hell yeah. All right. I'm a fan. Hey, man. Giants fan Ted's calling his shot. I'll check out Markel Bell's game. Ah, man. Wait a minute. Okay, base, T. By the way, I gotta bring this up. I was playing the imposter game a couple days ago. If you know, you know. I don't need to explain it. But basically, I was playing a game where you have to like say words associated with, you know, a word. And the word was baseball. And then someone said 4. And I was like golf? 4? What the fuck? 4? And then she was like, yeah, for 4 bases. Not a baseball guy. And even I know. It's 3 bases, 1 plate. It made me way more mad than I should have. Just wanted to bring that up as I saw bases. Relocated NFL teams. Holy shit, that's good. Wait. Euler, Horseshoe. That's not bad. But what are other teams that got relocated? Where's the Ram? It wasn't Blackhawk. Fuck, man. This is tricky. Does anybody know? I literally don't know. Donut. Why the fuck? Donut. What? What? Okay, wait a minute. Let's go donut, berry. Nope. This is really tough. Bold for Chargers. Oh, shoot. The Chargers did get relocated. You're right. Holy hell. Okay. So, Bolt, Oiler. Was there a shark? There were no bats. There was no donut. Horseshoe for the Colts. There's got to be one more. Bases, nope. Blues, no. Was there an NFL team called the Blackhawks? No. Sharks? No. God damn it. Relocate NFL teams. Dallas Crimson Tide's onto something. You guys got it. But, like, what's the last one? Teas? Berries? Fleur de lis? What is happening? This one is so hard. Ah, man. Okay, we're going to go Blackhawk and just see what happens. Nope. Not even one away, so we're off here. We're way off. Golly, this is tough. I mean, so many here. I have no clue. Blues? Okay, wait a minute. I think we're overthinking it. Okay, wait. Hockey logos. Holy shit. Shark. Oh my god, these are hockey logos. Hockey logos. What? Wait a minute. Bolts, it's lightning. Wait a minute. Is there a bat? Oh, Edmonton Oilers, son of a bitch. All right, hockey logos. There it is. A Western Conference NHL player. Sure, why not? Okay. So we were a little off. Okay. Things you swing. Bat, swords, donut? What is a fleur de lis? Mornings? Do you swing a morning? I mean... Do you swing when you're dunking? Do you swing a horseshoe? Do you swing a berry? What? I'm not even kidding. This is probably the hardest non-International Women's Day connections I've ever done in my life. And the International Women's Day, I don't know who these people are. Plain and simple. This one, like, these are just nonsense words. I need someone's help here. Someone's got to say something in the chat. I don't know how many people are in here. Someone's got to give me some sort of direction, man. Fleur de lis, the Saints icon. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. We can do something with that. All right, wait a minute. Wait, Bolt, that was a mascot. Horseshoe, that might be the name of the mascot. John and I are the same wavelength. Morning berry, Dunkin' Donut. But what does that mean? Like, why? Hold on here. There's gotta... Fuck. We're one away. These could be mascots. ID Kittle. That's what they did, nothing this offseason. Well, the Broncos... That's what they did. Oh, Hayes here. The Broncos. Yeah, that's why they did the Dolphins' terrible trade. I thought it was a decent trade. I thought it was a good return. Welcome, Hay. But yeah, that's why they did nothing. They wanted Jaylen Waddle, and they wanted comp picks as well. Swords. Like with this? Oh, things you throw? Things you throw? Oh, swords. Who the hell's mascot is a sword? We're going for it. Items. What? Oh, good connection. I'm glad we got it. I was thinking mascots too. I was thinking Boltman. Things in NFL logos. What a lame one. What is the one bottom second from the left? Wade? Yeah, here, I'll zoom in really quick. And I'm not talking Dwayne. This is the board, all right? If anyone's looking. This is the board. Isn't the Titans logo technically a sword? No, it's a shield. It's a shield. Ah, golly. Okay. Same difference. There you go, I guess, yeah. All right. The Giants 10 went morning berry Dunkin' Donut. I don't think that's it. But bat, T, base. I think we can do something. Okay. I feel like T and base are together, or base and bat are together. Wait a minute. Things you stand on. You stand on a base. You stand on a T, I guess. Do you stand on a berry or a donut? I keep thinking donut like, you know, food donut, because duh. It might be donut like car donut. Things you stand over. Base, Wade, T. Berry. I shit you not. This is a real mental bind where you talk yourself out of the answer. What for the items in NFL logos or what? I have to talk about. We only got 2 mistakes left. We're already probably below average. NFL stuck with 4 teams, 4 divisions, each conference. I kind of missed the pre-2002 day. I like the 4 teams, 4 conference. I think that's perfect. Music's making this comical. Well, I'm stuck. I feel like a big dumb idiot. Like berry and donut just are so, they're tripping with me. Okay, hold on. We're shuffling. We're gonna shuffle. The first you had was the answer. What's the first I had though? Bat? T, Wade, bat, base? And then this would give Dunkin' morning berry donut. Bat, base, T, donut. All right. I trust that. If those are baseball items, I'm gonna trust it. Oh! What the hell's a baseball donut? Are you kidding me? You guys knew that was a thing? And we were holding out? I have no clue what this is. You actually weren't far off with your pick. Isn't it you get when you get bottom 4 in Mario Kart 4? I think so. It is. No, it's Puzzle Swap, Street Pass, Me Plaza. It's a bummer you didn't know that one, John. That's all T-ball terms. I see. Homophones of Basketball Hall of Famers. Oh! Well, of course! Right in the middle of the pack. Yeah, right, dude. Homophones of Basketball Hall of Famers. Barry, oh god, Rick Barry, Tim Duncan, Alonzo Mourning, and I don't know, Dwayne Wade. I said Dwayne Wade. I literally said that. I was like, Wade, and I'm not talking Dwayne. What? That was actually it. A baseball donut is the thing that goes around the bat. Oh. Now I know what that is. I didn't know it was called a donut. Cool. Well, the more you know. See, we're learning. I'm learning the sport, guys. Maybe I will stream baseball in 5 years. What a frustrating connections. What a frustrating connections. I mean, I know it's a thing, but I'm not thinking of a donut when baseball comes up. Yeah, that's true. When I hear donut and baseball, I'm thinking about Big Papi's diet. All right, that's all I have for today. New LeBron meme. Jaylen Waddle is a Bronco. The Kenny Galladay jersey is in, and I will see you guys tomorrow for War Room Wednesday. Trying to think. Upbeat Wii music. Nah, we've heard this one too much. Trying to find a good one here. Nah. All right. Anyway, did you make a bracket yesterday? And if so, who's your final four? I did, Gail. I made a bracket group as well. Hold on, let me just throw this in. What's up, Gail? Let me just throw our bracket group in really quick. It's in the Discord, though. I did make a bracket, though. Exciting stuff. This is what it's looking like. I got Duke getting bounced by St. John's. And we got St. John's versus Arkansas, or St. John's, Arkansas, Michigan, Houston in the final four. Michigan takes it. Go Wolverines. This is where I'm at, though. We also made a women's one, but I forgot what I picked, frankly. But yeah, let me throw the group. Again, we got 7 people in here. Again, if you want to join, please feel free. Literally there's no prize. Literally had to look that up a long time ago trying to figure out what the fuck that thing was when I started watching baseball. That's a good, well, the more you know. See, who would have thought it would have come back to today? The more you know. Anyways, that's all I got for today, guys. Jaylen Waddle's a Dolphin. I like to trade on both sides, but I'd give a B+ to Miami and a C+ to Denver. Anyways, thank you for your Michigan love. Yep, had to. Screen your group. I'm not making a Disney account. I did mine on ESPN. Fair enough. On CBS. Fair enough, Jarv. Fair enough. Didn't know you couldn't compete, but I love the Disney hate, so I respect it. Michigan's the best champion pick if you're looking at expected value. That being said, go Blue Devils. See, that's me. That's me so long. We're getting out of here. You guys have a sick rest of your Tuesday, and we'll be back War Room Wednesday. Offensive line scouting. What could be more exciting? Until then, drop a like if you haven't already. And I've been Hanna. What the fuck is a donut? Ball.